Can you believe Nintendo gave that to Sony? Insane. Insane. What? Hold that thought. BBCI, go for Joseph.
Yeah, it's me, sir.
Wow, perfect timing. We are looking for a game to go with that new PlayStation console, and we've got nothing right now.
Well, you're in luck because I have something that just might work.
Good, go.
The character's name is Willy the Wombat, and the title right now is called Sonic's Ass Game.
Well, great talk. I'll talk to you soon.
Wait, why?
First of all, Willie, that's gonna open the door for a bunch of inappropriate jokes. And then, Sonic's Ass Game? I don't even like saying that. Why do you think I would title a game Sonic's Ass Game?
Good point. Well, we do have another name for the character. How about we just call it Crash Bandicoot?
Okay, two more things. One, why didn't you just call it that in the first place? Two, what in the hell is a Bandicoot?
So would you like to hear about the game?
I guess.
So we start off with the main villain, Dr. Neo Cortez, and his assistant, Dr. Embryo, putting Crash into the Cortex Vortex.
What is that, and why is he doing it?
It's a machine that he uses to brainwash his victims, and he wants Crash to be the leader of his army of genetically altered creatures, but the machine completely malfunctions.
Okay, and how did Cortex get an army?
Well, he created them with the Evolvo Ray, which he created as well, and he uses it on wildlife, so now he has an army.
He used it on wildlife and not people?
Yeah, so now he has a bunch of humanoid animals on his side, like a psychotic kangaroo, and this big muscular koala, and a gangster portaroo.
And a Bandicoot is supposed to be the leader.
More or less.
So he's able to create a machine that evolves animals, but it doesn't work on Crash?
Well, this seemed like the easiest and the simplest way to move the plot forward.
Fair enough. Simple is better.
I couldn't agree more.
So what happens in the game?
Well, after Crash escapes by jumping out of the window on the top floor of the tower that he's in,
wait, what?
a female Bandicoot named Tana is now chosen to lead the army, and her resemblance to Pamela Anderson is not important at all.
I have so many questions.
Well, keep them to yourself because the game hasn't started yet. So Crash washes up on an island and comes up with a plan to save Tana along with the help of Aku Aku.
Who's that?
He's a witch doctor that guards the island.
Oh, that's kind of cool. What's he do?
Well, he protects you from getting damaged throughout the game.
Well, that seems helpful.
Did I mention Aku Aku is a mask?
A mask?
Yep, a talking floating mask, and if you collect 3 of them, you become invincible.
Wait. You have to collect him?
Yeah, each level consists of boxes that you have to break that have items in it, and some of them have Wumpa fruit.
What a fruit?
Some boxes give you bonuses, some are metal, and some just straight up blow up.
Why am I still talking to you?
And some of these boxes float in the air.
Wait, what? How are they able to float?
Video game magic.
Oh, you can't argue with video game magic.
Yep.
And what are the levels like?
Well, they vary between 2D and 3D. Some are in the forest where you have to avoid deadly animals and giant boulders and other various obstacles, and some are on a river where Crash has to jump on a lily pad and escape dangerous fish. You know, it's nothing too crazy.
Oh, it doesn't sound that bad.
But others are insanely challenging, like some are in a lab covered with toxic waste, and some are in the sky, and others are on the side of buildings and mountains that you have to climb using various unpractical paths that make 0 sense.
Huh?
Well, there's one level you have to reach the top of this tower by traversing the exterior, by jumping on moving platforms and stairs that retract into deadly slides, and you have to avoid evil henchmen and giant angry birds.
Wait. You mean to tell me that someone actually built a way to the top of this tower and then put booby traps on the outside and the path that still leads to the top of the tower?
Yep.
Hold on. What kind of madman would do anything like that? Like, why would you build a path to the top of the tower? Why wouldn't you use the army? This is so stupid. This makes no sense. Spending all that time and money to build this tower, but nobody's guarding the entrance to the tower. Come on, man. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, scientifically, I have an answer.
Good, because I would really like to know.
You see, the answer is, who cares?
Why do I even bother?
There are even levels where Crash has to ride a wild boar.
If you're always being attacked by other animals and creatures, how can you ride a wild boar?
Because...
Fair enough.
So yeah, you're on the island fighting enemies until you reach the top of Cortex's tower.
Still makes 0 sense.
So then you fight Dr. Embryo inside of the tower, and then you fight Dr. Cortez on top of a hot air balloon. And then you beat the game.
I'm gonna regret saying this, but what is the gameplay like?
Well, it's fairly simple. You pretty much go through each level jumping on enemies or using your spin attack while trying to collect all the boxes in the level.
Why?
Well, getting all the boxes in the level gives you gems, and collecting all the gems gives you a very special ending.
I would say again that this makes 0 sense, but but I'd be wasting my breath, wouldn't I?
You would be. But this is also the first game of its kind where the camera is behind the character.
So what's the character design like?
Well, we haven't quite mastered 3D graphics quite yet, and Crash has a whole bunch of ridiculous and goofy and silly facial reactions that we want the audience to see. So we gave Crash a really giant head and no neck.
Well, that's fine. I guess as long as he has some cool catchphrases, then he should be okay.
Well, I've got you covered.
Oh, good. What's his catchphrase?
Whoa!
What?
What?
Whoa?
Yeah.
Huh.
Do you like it?
No.
Oh.
Can't you come up with a, I don't know, catchier catchphrase?
Well, I could, but Crash doesn't talk.
What? Why?
Well, only one person is doing about 98% of the voiceover work, so I don't want to overload it.
Couldn't you just hire more voice actors?
And why in the world would I want to do that? I'm not trying to blow the budget.
Well, that's valid. Saving money is a good choice.
So what do you think about the game?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really hate it. I was trying to get away from the whole family focus thing, and I don't really think that Crash is gonna be a good mascot for PlayStation. So,
Oh.
yeah, actually, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to turn this one down.
Well, that's too bad because this is happening. I mean, we've already spent money on a whole bunch of commercials and we already started working on spin-offs and sequels.
What? Why?
Because.
Fair enough.
It with these on the beat.
I'm a Raphael in the streets, but a Donatello in the bed, you know? Oh, hey, listen, if you are watching this and you loved it, please like it and share it and send it to all your friends and then have them send it to all their friends. And then you can subscribe to HaplessLuckett or me, just games and more. And you can subscribe to us on all of our social medias. Go ahead. It'll be fun for you. It'll be fun for us. And when I say fun for us, I mean really, really fun. Like, it might be like okay for you, but it's gonna be fun for us. Just help us out.